Hi everyone, this is Ilya. Today I'm gonna show you the best settings for Arc Raiders. Whether you're playing on a mid-range PC or a high-end system, you'll know exactly how to find your perfect settings. I'll go over the gameplay, graphics, audio, and accessibility tabs to make sure you're getting the best experience playing the game. Overall, Arc Raiders is actually very well optimized. The goal here is to run the highest settings your system can handle, because in this game, visuals and clarity directly affect how well you can spot enemies. You're always trading visual clarity versus FPS, and the key is finding the right balance. One important thing to understand is that the game has dynamic weather. Rain, fog, lightning, and storms will all lower your FPS compared to a clear, sunny day. So, don't expect perfectly stable FPS in every situation. That's normal. Just keep that in mind when you're tuning your settings. If you're using NVIDIA GPU, enable DLSS and set it to at least performance using transformer model. This gives you a very crisp image while significantly boosting FPS. If you're on AMD, use AMD upscaling alternative. The results are very similar and the idea is the same. View distance high. This lets you see further without textures becoming blurry or blocky, especially trees. Anti-aliasing low. It barely affects visuals and can slightly improve FPS. Shadows high. This setting is important for visibility in dark areas and at night. Some lights don't work properly and don't shine on mid to long range distances. Set it to high to eliminate this issue. Post-processing, textures, reflections, effects. Set these to medium or low on a mid to low tier systems and high on stronger systems. These settings mainly affect clarity and visual quality. Global illumination resolution low. Huge FPS gain with very little visual downside. If you go below these settings, the game won't just look worse, you'll have a much harder time spotting enemies, especially in the dark areas or during rain and fog. Lower visuals directly hurt gameplay in Arc Raiders. In the audio tab, turn on night mode. This makes quiet sounds louder and loud sounds quieter, which helps a lot with hearing footsteps and movement, especially during fights. In the accessibility tab, enable move crosshair when line of fire is blocked. This will show you exactly where your bullet will go when something's blocking your field of fire. You can also turn off smooth move when line of fire is blocked. This will make the indicator snappy and move instantly to where your shot will go. You can also override crosshair shape and choose the crosshair you like. There are multiple options. I prefer the circle. I also like to enable weapon crosshair center dot. Feel free to experiment with crosshair thickness and colors. For the most part, you want to leave this section by default with show reload progress and show damage direction on. Set your server to automatic. This ensures you're playing on the closest server possible, which improves ping and reduces latency. You can also choose to enable or disable crossplay based on your preference. To sum it up, these settings improve visual clarity, make enemies easier to spot, and greatly improve how well you can hear important sound cues. If this helped you, drop a like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions.